Join in, my people. Join in. Join the live. Sweet Peaches live. Come on over, my people. Yes, Mar, I'm live. Yes? What? Where? Where? Okay. Text me on the other phone. On the other phone. 3076. Why are you up so early? Yes. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, beautiful, amazing people all over the world. Welcome to this live. How you all doing? You still got snow out there where you are? Or maybe it's raining or hailing. What is going on? Everything that's there, boy. Everything. Everything. Nothing is exempt, Mark. Okay. You are up mighty early. Look at me here. Don't forget this, buddy. Huh? Do you have any bacon? No, Mark. You know that I'm live, right? Do we have any bacon? Why didn't you order some the other day when you order stuff from Walmart? Mark, you're up too early, okay? I know you're off from school, but have a good day, Mark. You can at least say good morning to the fam. They cannot hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Are you raising your voice? Mark, you're far away, so they can hear you. That's why. Oh, my God. Mark, thank you. Have a good day, Mark. Welcome, everyone. I'm so sorry Mark is interrupting us so early in the morning. He's home from school, and I don't know why he's up so early. He claimed he's doing laundry, so. Oh, my God. Oh, my people, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get where I need to be, okay? Love and likes on this video. Get some others in here with us, please. What? Mar, okay, I hear you. Thank you so much, Mar. I appreciate you so much. He's coming back when he finishes making breakfast. He's going to be doing the laundry, including mine. I'm sorry, guys. He's gone. Dimple Brown said no snow, but cold as all can get out here in South Carolina. Man, It's cold there. Let me tell you, right now it's 18 degrees over here, but you know, thank God for life. That's what's most important, right? Bundle up. Bundle up if you gotta go outside. Keep giving the video love and likes, my people. Put the love and likes at the corner over here, please. And thank you all. Yeah, so, but one moment, I was just about to do something really quickly, my people. While some others join in with us, what's been going on? Thank you so much, King Raphael. King Raphael in the house. That's the man of the hour. That's the man that's posting on the backup page. So when you see him post, thumbs up, like the video, you know what I mean? He's working hard there, bringing you all the exciting stuff in Nigeria. Those yams, though, Raphael, man, those were a lot of yams. I was like, wow. Where is that? How come I didn't go there when I was in Nigeria? So I must say good morning, Simply Sweet Peach Mama, one and all. Happy hump day to you all. Thankful to God. He has added one more year to my life. Amen to that. Ooh, happy birthday to me. Oh, good morning, Mark. Have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Selma. Everyone put some birthday love and wishes in there for Selma M. McCullin. Enjoy your special day, darling. More life, more years to celebrate. In Jesus' mighty name, darling. Enjoy. Thank you for joining in this morning, even though it's your birthday. We are wishing you a happy. Everyone put Selma birthday love and wishes in there. Sharon says, still have snow now from last time on the ground. Here too, darling, but it's very cold out here in Brooklyn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My God, my God. Yes, so I'm not a cold person. Yes, keep putting the birthday wishes in there for Selma. I'm sorry, I meant to share this one more place and I got caught up with speaking. But I can't believe she did this to her kids. My God, Jesus, this is like over the top. When I sat and I said, Jesus, now we got this guy that this thing happened to over there in Kenya, but this one here, so man, this one is on a whole nother level. I don't know what is going on with these people out there nowadays, these mothers. And I say mothers because most of the stuff that we're hearing now is surrounding mothers. Keisha Franklin Neal said we're getting ready for snow here in North Carolina as well today. Okay, oh Lord, hopefully it's not too much, darling. Hopefully it's not too much. We need some more likes on this video, please, and thank you. Thank you all for putting the birthday wishes in there for Selma. Oh my gosh. Guys, so even though today is a freestyle, I still wanted to talk about this one because, again, this is over the top. We have a Michigan mom who abandoned her 3 children. Not just abandoned them for one day. She abandoned them for years. Years of the children's life, she abandoned them with no father in the house, no stepdad in the house, no auntie in the house, no grandma in the house, no cousin in the house, nobody. She abandoned them for years by themselves. I know y'all are wondering how they had the children survive, right? For years. And one moment. Harlene Warner, good morning. How are you? I'm good. And all the sweet peaches. Let's thank God to be in the land of the living. Amen. Love to everyone. Happy birthday to Selma all the way from Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago. Nice, darling, nice. Guys, when I heard about this, I said, wait. Let me understand this. She abandoned 3 children for years. How the hell were these children surviving? How was they eating? How was they this? All these kind of things start going through my mind. You know what I mean? So let me tell you the ages of the children. One child is, I got it right down, guys. Let me tell you the truth. One child is 15, the other one is 13, and the other one is 12. So there's one boy, 2 girls. But you know that when she abandoned these children, obviously they were younger. Because she abandoned the children, I think, in 2021 or 2022. So that's almost 4 years ago, if she left in 2021. The children has not been going to school. Obviously, there's no parent in the house to tell the children, hey, get up, go to school, do this, do that. Every week or so, now hear this part, Food have been left. Food has been left outside by the door for the children to eat. Nobody identified that no parent wasn't there, no woman, no mother wasn't there, adult. Even people, Deborah Nelson, thank you so much for joining the star. Even people that live around that area said they didn't even realize that nobody was living at the house to begin with. So I guess these people weren't paying attention to realize that somebody was bringing food or bringing a bag or whatever and leaving for these children to eat. So imagine the amount of filth in the house. They said that the children's hair were so matted together, like bunchy. They show a little bit of the back of one of the children's hair, and I was like, Jesus, it looked like rasta hair, you know, like clunky together. And then they said that the toenails on the children were so long that they couldn't even walk properly. And it gets worse. The house was not only in a mess, trash piled up in corners all over, even feces in the house too, because apparently the toilet got clogged. They don't know how many years ago the toilet was clogged. Nobody was alerted. The children were never taught how to use sanitary napkins, nor nothing like that. I am like, okay, Jesus, this can't be real. This can't be real. But it is real, my people. It is real. And the mother is 34 years old. She's not even, well, she had them children real young, right? Jesus. But all I got was a snippet of a little piece here. So one moment. Let me do something before I share this. One moment. You know they got a lot of screenshotters on this place. Guys, all I got was a snippet of this, right? So imagine a snippet of this. Look like the bathroom area. Well, yeah, bathroom area. Okay? That remind you of anybody else? That's part of the house by the bathroom area. Exactly, Deborah. We don't know that yet. I'm still waiting to read more about this story, meaning more developments, because obviously they arrested the mother. The question is, where did they arrest her, right? That I want to know as well. But nobody knows. Thank you so much, Mildred, for listening. It is unclear at the moment who was leaving the food for the children. But obviously, it probably was that same wicked mother. Maybe she wasn't far away. Maybe she was shacking up with a man. Only God knows. Maybe she got mental health issues. A whole bunch of stuff could be going on. Because who would do that to their own children? Children that are supposed to be going to school. Because they're school age kids, right? And the one that's 12, chances are if that woman been gone for, 4 years? That child would have been, 8? Can you imagine? So she left a 15-year-old who would have been, 11. Probably around that time. To thing with these two other, and they're girls. 2 girls, 1 boy. And when I heard about the toenails were so long that the children couldn't even walk properly, I said, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God, how can you do that to your own children? Chances are, possibility is that maybe the children, they had no phone number to call nobody. Maybe they had no phone. Maybe there wasn't no cell phone, no house phone, right? And this was a rented property. And the landlord said that the last time that she paid, the rent was paid there was, I think, back in October. So that means that she's been paying the rent to the person, right? However she pays it. But thank God that they arrested her, because for what she did to her own children is just very, very sad. I don't understand how these children could have been going to school, and then they start going to school and the school did not question or wonder. Well, people move all the time, right? People move around all the time. But when I heard about this, and I heard of how sad situation that these children were dealt in and with, obviously if they're not coming outside, no neighbors ain't seeing them. They ain't putting out no trash. They ain't bathing. Their clothes were so soiled, the people said, because only God knows how long them children was in them clothes. Them children was in them clothes, going to sleep in them clothes, waking back up in the same dirty clothes. And I asked myself, I'm trying to figure out, when these children were having their monthlies, what was going on there at the house? I can't understand that. Were they just there on the apparently based on what they said, the fact that they talk about that part, you know that the situation is not good. Because they said the girls were never taught how to use any, stuff for their monthlies or whatever. So you know that it had to be real devastating for them to talk about that. They said there was even a whole bunch of mold in the apartment as well, which we could only imagine that it would be, because if there's trash, I'm sure that there's stuff that's soil over there. My God, my God. And I say to myself, why didn't she just give the children up? You know what I mean? They also said that the situation was so terrible that you wouldn't even want your own animal to even live in that situation that those children were left in or being dealt with. So I'm waiting to see or hear what's the mom's story, right? Is she going to lie? Priscilla Gardner, good morning. Thank you so much for 300 stars. I appreciate you, darling. Is she going to lie and say that somebody was threatening her life, or let's see what's going on with this story. But they did not put her name out, only because she has the same last name they said as one of the children. So only God knows, maybe if these children are from different fathers. It's just so terrible. And I don't understand, like, for me, I was trying to put this together because, there's a lot of neighbors out there that are real nosy. You know what I mean? Selma, thank you for the 50 stars, darling. Appreciate you. There's a lot of neighbors out there that are real nosy. You won't tell me that no neighbor ain't see nothing? Or they saw it, but they just ignored it. Meaning, saw somebody bringing a bag of stuff, leaving it there. Only God knows when the children was coming to pick it up. So that became like a weekly thing that the children know that food is going to be out there. So go pick up this food on this specific day. It's terrible. Deborah Nelson said, the children will need to be introduced to society after they are introduced to real life. Facts. They will need therapy for sure. For sure, for sure. Indeed, right? Vanessa, where did you see that story? Simply Sham. Hey, I think it was on Newsbreak or one of them places, darling. My phone's give me alerts of certain news, or maybe I got an alert on AOL. I don't remember, but I heard about this. Thanks. I read about it. Therese K, thank you for 100 stars. I read about this. Thanks. Monday. Maybe Monday is when I read about it. Let me see if when I screenshot. One moment. Hey. One moment, my people. I touched the wrong thing. Let me see if when I screenshot it, if I got any of the news thing. But it looks like it was on other things. From what I screenshot the picture, it was showing NBC at that time. Because I came out of it. Because I was going to make a video about it. Then I was like, no, this is too, So I came out of it, and then I went back in. I think it was Newsbreak. It was Newsbreak, Patricia? Okay. And I read about it as well. Okay, there you go. Because I know that Newsbreak, and there's another one that gives me pop-up. I think it's AOL. Those give me pop-up, sometimes during the day if something happened on that day. Or that's why when you hear about those plane crashes that are happening, I got it from the news telling me about it. And yes, my people. So this is what it says here as well. The boy told deputies that their mother abandoned them in 2020 or 2021. Jesus, so I was saying 21 or 22, but it goes back. Basically based on what he's saying. Oh my God. I believe that she was the one who was leaving our food out there on the porch every week. Honestly, who else would be doing that? Because who else knew that she abandoned them children? You know what I mean? One moment, the last. Okay. So now I came to this app. It said here, the last time investigators believe the mother left hygiene items was in 2020 when she dropped off garbage bags, gloves, and Febreze. What the heck? Gloves? Okay. So, garbage bags, gloves, and Febreze. Okay. The gloves don't get me. Because maybe she knew that the house was a mess Maybe when she left the house, it was already in a mess. You know what I mean? So that's probably why she brought the gloves and the Febreze, because she already know the state of the house. So, Jesus God. You found it? Okay, good. It said towards the end, the children apparently were getting a loaf of bread dropped off that was supposed to last 3 to 4 days. He said at the news conference. Oh my God. Guys, wait till you hear this part. The boys slept on the mattress on the floor and the girls slept on pizza boxes. People like these are not supposed to have children. They're not supposed to have children. And if they got the children and they know that they can't take care of the children, they should give them up for adoption. But not just leave the children like that. You know how many people out there that can't have kids that would love to be able to take in kids and take care of them? They got good people, because everybody's not the same. Everybody's not like this man that went and dropped this boy over there in Kenya. But they should give the children up for adoption. That's not good what she did to these children. Caribbean Women in Life in Kitchen said, what will come over a mother to do that to her children? Wow, that's crazy. That's why I said maybe this woman had mental health issues. Maybe. Because there's no man out there in this world that could sweet talk me or put me in a delusion to make me leave my children behind like that. Heck no. I'll leave that man behind. You go your way and let me keep my children. No, no, no. She also said, I cannot do that to a stranger, more or less for my own children. Maybe the school could be calling and it's her number and she could see that they move. She could see that they move. You're right. Because when I thought of that, then I say, you know what? People move all the time, right? We move to another state or another area. But normally, even if you move to another area, they will still know if the child is enrolled through the school board, right? But maybe nobody did no more research. And truly, if the children understood that after a while, time went by so long ago, I would have had to come out, man, and go to a neighbor, especially that 15-year-old. You would have realized that your mom is gone. Like, she's gone. She's just bringing stuff for you guys, and that's it. Look around. You're old enough. 15 is old enough. But then again, that child might not be thinking that they want their mom to get in any trouble, not realizing, hey, you got to do something about this. You know what I mean? So, Gloria Jones said, around people does have children. Facts. You're right about that. Is right. The round people do, right? Indeed. Well, we can't say that, because that was God's plan, right? God is the one who gifted them that blessing, but look how they maltreat the children and do all these things. And you want to tell me that she don't know? Maybe the child that was picking up the food, I don't know if they were seeing her when she come or not. Maybe not. But somebody should have known that the toilet was clogged. Oh, these are things that they should have known. You know what I mean? My God. The mother had contacted a boy, but it appears she had never seen the girls in years. Oh, it's so sad, my people. When I hear this, when I saw this and heard about it, it just broke my heart. One moment. Wow, wow, wow. But you know what? Oh, we just got to thank God that they found them in that situation and they got them out of it. Patricia Terrell said, I just watched the video. The place the children living in a nice area as well, kept outside. Okay, so it was a nice area they were living in and well kept outside. Yeah, but look how the mother let the place, you know, just deteriorate. Well, not let, because she hasn't been there. So how would she even know what the hell was going on inside? Because if she just come in, dropping off these things on the front porch, and then exiting, she's not really knowing what's going on the inside of that house. And you go and you buy gloves, garbage bag and Febreze. Febreze ain't cheap, gloves ain't cheap. All depends on where she get them from. If she got them from a dollar store, why did you go buy sanitary napkins instead of buying that Febreze? You know what I mean? It don't make sense what she did. So I hope that they jail she for the rest of her life. And chances are she got mental health issues. I'm sure they're going to evaluate her because people will probably be wondering, why would somebody do that to their children? And it's not one child. And it doesn't matter even if it was one. How can you do that to your children in a whole? You know what I mean? Like when she left, what did she tell them? I'm sure the children gonna say a lot. Caddy says, simply sweepy, sorry I missed this story. There were stories about 3 children, Caddy, that 15, 13, and 12, I believe I said. And the mother abandoned them for years. It's alleged that she abandoned them since 2020 or 2021 and abandoned them in a house by themselves with no other adult in the home, no other adult. Seemed like it was just her and those children that were living there until she decided to exit and never look back. Well, other than coming and bringing food and putting on the front porch, and only brought the girl children sanitary napkins maybe once or twice, they said, throughout the years. Well, no. They said that the last time they believe she brought the sanitary napkins was 2020, and it's 2025, and you got 2 girl children that were part of that home. So imagine how ridiculous that is. But apparently she didn't care. And maybe she didn't care again because maybe the woman is local. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out there that they have breakdowns, they have mental issues, things going on with them. And they just do things that are out of the norm that people wouldn't normally do. So maybe that was what was going on with her. Only God knows. And she's young too. 34 years old. The oldest child is 15. So, yeah, I believe so too. Pauline Johnson said it's obvious that she has some mental issues. Yeah, she needs a hospital. And I'm sure that that's exactly what they're going to do. They arrested her, but they didn't disclose. They said they're not going to disclose her name because of the child. One of her children got the same last name as her. So obviously if the children go to school, people might know. Go back to school when they do, they might figure it out. So yes, she needs to be evaluated. I'm sure that they will. Daphne Neal said, yeah, gosh is right. I was like, Jesus, here we are talking about this man and this white woman that leave this boy in Kenya to just kapay and be deleted or whatever. But here we got this one now that abandoned them 3 children for all these years. All these years. You know what it is to bring a loaf of bread for children, 3 children? With the expectation that that loaf of bread lasts them for 3 or 4 days? What? Unbelievable. Dr. Neal says some women do things like this because the man they deal with does not want kids around. So sad. And you are right as well. There's plenty of women out there that they like the men more than they like their children or than they like themselves. And they do stuff like this also. You are right. But there's no way in heck that I gonna let a man take me to that place. And then not only that, if it was because of a man, why you ain't come and use the same key that the people give you for the house and go in that house and clean up and make sure that she should have never done that. No, not at all. Because again, it appears like when she left, one of them children was only what, 8 years old from my calculation, based on the years that they're saying that she left. You know what it's to leave a 8-year-old, all them children on the age. She should have been arrested and thrown away the key. But obviously, they're going to say mental issues. And even if she got mental issues, she should still serve some time for what she did to those children. It's not good. You know what it's to let children toenails and stuff get so long that the children can't even walk properly because of toenails? Imagine how much work they got to do on these children now. And chances are, if the hair is so matted, will they be able to just get that hair unmatted so easily? Or they might have to cut them children hair and let it start all over again. You know what I mean? It's terrible. My God. Not to survey people that should have children, that shouldn't have children. No, because it was all his plan. It's just that some of these people just fail to take their responsibility seriously. You know what I mean? Because that's just not right. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
How are
Hello,
you?
Sweetie. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Hello, everyone in the house. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're also doing well. I saw you have a lot of snow.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you gonna sing a song for Selma's birthday
Yes,
too?
cousin Selma didn't tell me that it was her birthday.
I know. She typed in the comment section a few weeks ago.
Yes, but we are all February people, cousin Selma. You should have said it because I was celebrating oh God, I forgot her name now. I was
Priscilla.
celebrating her too.
Priscilla.
Priscilla, yes, that we are all born
It
in
was
February.
Priscilla. It was Tessa.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. My throat is still
Yeah.
off, but I'm not gonna stay for
Okay.
long. I don't know if I can sing. Let me see.
You know I can't. So man, I leave that for you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Good morning. Yeah, Selma. Happy birthday, Selma. Happy birthday, Selma. Happy birthday, cousin Selma. Happy birthday to you. You never told me it's your birthday. You never told me it's your birthday. You never told me you're also February. Happy birthday to you. Mm. Now, thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.
You know I can't see you,
Thank
right? But I will
you.
still talk.
You
Mhm.
can't see. We can see you though. We can
I
see you.
know, I know
Yeah.
you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on for me.
Okay. Okay. Peggy Senior said for 4 years she been leaving food outside the door. This is too much. Look, I'm telling you, when I heard that part about the leaving the food, and we know it's her. It is her that's been leaving everything. Or if there was a man in the picture that knows what she was doing, it was him too.
Happy birthday, Selma. Happy birthday, Tessa. Happy birthday, dear Tessa. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
Marlene Smith, what did you say? I don't know what you just said there. I don't know.
Hey, Marlon
I'm not going to
Smith.
read it. Mm.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Lord of mercy.
yes.
Lord of
I'm
mercy.
not going there.
No,
I'm not going there. I have
no.
seen, I have seen people be pelted with wood,
Don't go
with
there.
with
Don't go there.
shovel, with
Don't go
water,
there.
with
Maybe
rain boots.
do
I'm
we
not
have
going there.
do we have to hide Marlene's comment? Don't go there. Do we have to hide
Exactly.
it? Oh
Sweetie,
God, that's a good one.
Sweetie, I disagree with the people who said the lady should be arrested.
The people you mean the law?
Yeah. They should
Okay.
arrest her. They should take her in for questioning. I understand.
Hmm.
They should interrogate her strictly. I understand.
Yeah.
But I want my point of view is that um she has a child of 15 years. She has a child who is 15 years old.
Hmm.
And she's how old?
34.
Did you see that? Did you see the age?
Mm-hmm. I know I did.
So
Trust me. She was young.
somebody committed somebody committed almost committed a crime.
Hmm. She would have been 19.
That means she would have been 19.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
How many more times did this person sleep with her? And when did the person start sleeping with her? A crime was committed on her.
And it doesn't appear like all the children might be for the same person either.
Well, we want to know this. Hurt people hurt people.
True.
Remember, she's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She's hurt. Chances are mental issue. But I don't want
Yeah.
to look at the mental issue because nowadays everything they say mental issue and they are excusing crime against
Exactly.
children. So
Exactly.
we're not going to just come and say mental issue. But I'm looking at her, I'm seeing her as a victim. I mean, I'm looking at a 32-year-old 34,
Mm-hmm.
whatever age she is. Let's look at the time that she had the last kid. That
Yeah.
means that means at age um at age 22,
Mm.
at age 29, she had a 10-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
At age 29, I had my
Yeah.
first kid at 29.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
I
see
can
what you mean.
see, yes, she's overwhelmed. And I'm sure she left those children there so that the system can take care of the children. I
But
don't think.
she could have called somebody and let them take them. Meaning
Mhm.
relative
And what if she was making up her mind?
for 4 years or five
Yes,
years.
yes, sweet peach. When she went through the first year and she saw that they survived. Remember, if she's 32, at 32, let us think about what most of us were doing at 32. We were young, we were discoing. Some of us just had little kids.
Yes.
She already had, at the age of 28, she already had 3 kids. How old
Mm-hmm.
is the last kid?
12.
There you
So
go.
15, 15, 13, and 12.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who was who was this person who was sleeping with this kid? That means
Mm.
she barely had, she gave birth to the first one, and within the first 4 months, she became pregnant again.
But if it's not one person, I mean that she was sleeping around, meaning she
Yes.
was promiscuous.
Um, no, she's a victim. Yes, she's a victim. Something happened to her as a child. She could
Mm-hmm.
have been abused as a child. I still see her as a victim. Yes. And she did something there that tells me that she was conscious of what she was doing, even though there is a mental story. Look, she was bringing food. Hello,
Mm-hmm.
Peggy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. She was bringing food. It doesn't matter if it was only bread. She was
Yeah.
bringing food. I want to tell you about one story that happened here was it in the UK? Or I've forgotten now where I was. It's been a while. I've been traveling around for a while. I've forgotten if it's here or if it's in the Netherlands. Um, this woman, she
Okay,
had
yeah.
this child. She had this child at home. She was separated with her husband, so she's a single mother.
Basket
And
doesn't
then
work.
the child was 9, 8 was going to be
Oh,
9. 8 is a
oh,
boy.
oh.
And then one day,
The black
this
one.
boy went to his friend to play.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to his friend to play,
Yeah.
and then he told his friend that, oh my God, my mom is coming today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then the boy said, your mom is coming today. Where is she coming from? He said, my mom is coming from Africa today. Oh my God, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the boy, when the boy left,
Mm-hmm.
the other little boy went to tell the mother, oh mommy, let's say the name is Sam.
Yeah.
Mommy, Sam is very happy today. He said, why? He said, because Sam's mom is coming from Africa today. And
Mm-hmm.
then the mother said, what do you mean? He said, Sam said his mom is coming from Africa today. The, the woman was shocked, like, what do you mean by
Let's
that?
look at it.
Sam is with the mom at home. But because they are in the neighborhood, they know that if Sam's mother is coming from Africa today,
Yes.
who was staying with Sam in the house?
Right.
Turned out
Check your thoughts.
Sam's mom had left Sam for 18 days, almost 3 weeks, and he's traveling back from Africa, and she will arrive in the next 48 hours because of
Yes.
transit issues, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to arrive in the next 48 hours. So the mom of the other boy, the neighbor,
Uh-huh.
went crazy.
Wow.
Oh, we have to. She went crazy. She said, so who was staying with Sam in the
Right.
house? And immediately she went to look for Sam. She went to the house and they met Sam alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Wow.
alone.
How old you
Nobody
said he
was
was?
nobody was with Sam. So Sam has been at home alone for 18
Wow.
days.
How old did you say that he was,
Eight,
Sam?
going to his 9th birthday.
Oh my goodness. What?
Yes. That's how, that's what happens with women. That's what women do.
Jesus.
And there's a reason why. So immediately the lady went to Sam's house.
Yeah.
Yes, check on Sam, called the popo, and the popo came,
Mm-hmm.
and of course social services came, and they
Yeah.
took Sam away.
Wow.
Yes, and then she came. But do you know what would have happened by then?
Mm-hmm.
They are waiting for her at the immigration.
Right, right. Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm,
So this is how women do
mm,
that. Yeah.
mm.
It's just like some women, if they live alone with their children and they want to go to the market or to the shopping, they would tell the child, close the door. I'll be
Be
back soon.
back.
Close the
Yes.
door. I'll be back soon. I want to say to those women, I know you think it's safe because once you tell the child, close the door. But
That
don't forget, children explore.
true.
Children explore. You see, Sam just went to play. Sam went to play, and bam, there he was, talking and explaining and snitching on his mom.
Oh
Mhm.
jeez. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, Sam snitched on his mom, and
Mm-hmm.
the popo waited for the mom. As soon as she landed at the
Mm-hmm.
airport, she was in handcuff. They took her.
Wow,
Yes,
wow.
yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
very, very normal. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes also, it's we will not be excusing these women that, oh, they have mental issue, oh, they have a
True.
problem here, because people are excusing this mental issue now a lot.
True. You are right.
To be
I
honest
agree.
with you, they are they are excusing crimes.
Mm-hmm. You are right.
They are excusing crimes. They will go, they will do things. Sorry about that.
That's
I'm moving the car. Yeah. They
mm-hmm.
will go, they will do things, and then they know that in the end, they are going to tell her that they have mental problem. It's not a mental problem. Oh.
True.
You wanted to hurt the child. But sweet peach,
Mm.
let's look at this child's case.
Yeah.
He's also a young person. I don't think I don't think they should be so hard on her.
But you know they're
Right.
gonna answer a lot of questions, Cece. If you know that you weren't capable, why did you give the children to a relative or call us, meaning the social services or whatever? Because here's what I have another screenshot here. Listen to this one. The sheriff said the children's father had been incarcerated for a period of time, and when he got out, he filed papers in the court for visitation, right? And an agreement was reached in 2022. But remember, she was already gone. But the mother allegedly refused to let him see the children, sheriff said, because she was not there.
Hmm.
Because 2022, she was already allegedly gone between 2020 and 2021, is what the boy told the officers. So she refused to let him see the children because, hello, she was nowhere around. And she know that the house is filthy. She know that the children is in a bad state. That's why she refused.
That 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 for me is another call. She refused to let him see the
Mm-hmm.
children.
Yeah.
That for me, yes. Why would I let you see the children? Have you forgotten what you have done to me?
But look, she wasn't even seeing them either. She wasn't seeing them
Yes,
either.
I'd rather you don't see them.
Jesus.
I want you people,
Ah,
I want us to look at it again. Yeah, like they say, I am a very
yeah,
controversial person. I like to look at things equivocally from both sides.
yeah.
Let's look at it again, Sweet. Let's look at it again.
You are right, because we don't know what she dealt with that person.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And for her, she could have kept those children there as a safe spot because remember, they
Mm-hmm.
could have gone into care.
True.
And if they're going to care, who knows where 3 children would land?
That's true too.
Number one. Number two, this guy now coming to think that he's going to come and be in their lives. What has she suffered in his hands? It could have been a way of her protecting her kids as well.
Yeah, you are right.
So at the same time, I just think she's a victim. She's a victim. She was
Mm-hmm.
protecting her kids from this man. Because imagine now that she has left them there, and then
Mm-hmm.
he comes and he be put in charge of these kids. Oh
Yeah,
my God. Do you know what he's going to do to them? Exactly what he did to her.
true.
And who knows when he has started touching her?
That's true too.
Yes.
Mm. Mm-mm.
So I
Mm-mm.
see her as a victim still.
Yeah,
I see her as a victim. I don't think she belongs in lockup. I don't think she belongs in jail. I think she belongs in therapy.
my God. Mm.
Mhm.
I'm sure. I'm sure that they're gonna get her that as well, because they're gonna have an evaluation done on her too.
What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think she belongs in therapy? I think she belongs in therapy. I think she's a victim. Yeah,
Thank
she's
God
a
that
victim.
thank God that none of the children passed. You know, like
Yeah.
none of them passed. So that's a good part of it there. But there
Mhm.
were relatives around, because after they took the children to the hospital for evaluation, the children has since been placed in the custody of a relative. So they has family, meaning they didn't say if it was a grandma or not, but they say relatives
Yeah.
by the child protective services. Mm-hmm.
Relatives could be anyone who came forward.
Yeah,
Relatives could be anyone who came forward.
true.
Relative could even be the husband.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Relative could even be the husband.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think I just think there's a complete mess of those children. This is just to tell you that when the mother is messed, the whole family gets messed. I
True.
always say to people, um, who owns a marriage? I keep telling people this. Accept it or not, believe it or not, a marriage is owned by a woman.
Hmm.
A marriage is owned by a woman.
Yeah.
Yes. A marriage is owned by a woman. The kids are sorry about this London
Oh,
alarm. Big
you're
city.
fine, Cece. You know I don't worry about them noises anymore, darling. I don't worry about that.
We get used to it too in New York.
Because
Good
no,
morning.
I mean I don't worry about it on the video anymore, because they don't. It's not like if the video is not got
Ba-
copyrights, it doesn't matter.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
Vanny is
Sissy.
saying that there is more to the story. You see,
Yeah, I'm sure that it is absolutely.
listen to what Pauline said as well.
Uh-huh.
Listen to what Pauline said because me, I don't quickly blame mothers when they go off like
Yeah.
that. There is a reason. There is a sadness to their story, and it's just.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I from the time that I saw it and stuff, and I said, "Who would do this?" Then I say, "You know what? This mother has to have some mental issues to do something like that."
Yeah.
and calculatedly every week bringing food and putting on the porch. She know what she was doing, you know. She's bringing something for them, but one loaf for bread at times, Jesus.
Yeah. And also, Sweet Peach, um, we're talking about what just to elaborate on what Pauline said.
Mm-hmm.
Pauline said that um she is a victim, but there is still some mental issues. Yes, I want to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to say to you, do you remember the stories we have been talking about? People here. Remember that my cousin
Yes.
that I said was sent back
Right.
and she went cuckoo and she was sleeping with all of those people.
Right.
Who knows? This girl could have been abused, and the abuse makes little girls go cuckoo. It
Mm-hmm.
does.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are right.
Sexual, yes. EMSE abuse can make children go cuckoo.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yes. Because now you look what you have done to me. And then they blame themselves and they sit with it. Who knows? Maybe the time that it was done to them, maybe it was painful
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
What
True.
if there are people? That's where I'm always sorry for people
Mm-hmm.
who are SA'd,
Right.
because when you get SA'd, yeah, we're talking about the pleasure of the person who did it to you. But sometimes
True.
also it's not the pleasure of the person who did it to me, or the fact that he wronged me by doing it to me. It
Mm-hmm.
has to do with pain that I could have felt while you penetrated me.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
that kind of pain when it's done on children,
Right.
it can make them go cuckoo.
That's true.
Yeah, it
Mm.
hurts. That
So
thing
sad.
that is for some people, sex, they see it as a pleasure. Other people, if it's done aggressively on them, it pains and it can make them go mental.
True.
Is it Caribbean? How are you,
Good
Cheryl? You
morning,
okay?
Sharon,
good
good morning.
morning,
How
good
are you?
morning. I just wanted to say, like the story is so sad because it's like if she had parents, like family,
They look
because
for
you know, like you
no.
have you have your children, right? And
Mm.
then grandparents, some grandparents really love their grandkids. They bring in little cookies, they bring in little things for the kids and
Right.
stuff like that. So I was wondering if the parents, if she had family or her mother, if they was ready in her life, because you know sometimes some people they did that to their own kids, put them out on the street at an early age, and
Yes.
then they end up getting abused by people and stuff like that, so they don't have that relationship with their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
True.
So in that situation, anything can happen because that would be really sad because even the person was bringing the stuff and things for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
At least as your kids, maybe you might be like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? A little sad, maybe I should give them up for adoption or something. But it seems like she have pain for herself, like she doesn't understand what, like, you know
Maybe
what
she
I'm
wasn't
saying?
even on good terms with her family, meaning that they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah. Because I was just saying, when no grandparents, nobody's coming to check on the kids. Because imagine you have your kids and they'll be like, oh, I want to go by my grandma's house if you have a
Mhm.
relationship. Or she know that if something going bad, she could leave the kids with her mom or
Yeah.
something like that. And
Mm.
and again, like in school, if a child missing a day or two, especially like maybe 2 days, they will call. Even the first day your child didn't come to school, they will call you and tell you your child is not in school
And
today.
maybe she lied. They called her number
Yeah.
and she probably
So
said
that's
they
what,
moved.
yes, so that's what I was saying. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
they call and she can feel like they move or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Because
Yeah.
I remember a time I dropped my daughter to school and that was the scariest moment.
Or did you
I
take
dropped my
you taking
I
it?
dropped my daughter to school, right? And twice they did it to me. I make
Mm-hmm.
sure I bring my child to the front, everything. She go inside, I watch her go up the cell, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 o'clock school call. The
Right.
teacher called me and said, your daughter is not
It's
here.
up to you, buddy.
My heart is racing. I'm like, what you mean my daughter is not here? I drop her here. No, she's not here.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, you know what? Let me go check the attendance.
Uh-uh.
My daughter is in school. I was like, never do that. I said, because you're supposed to check the attendance before you even do that. She
True.
called me to check it. And they did it a second time,
Mm.
Yeah.
you know. So if your child is supposed to be in school, one thing I know about over here, they don't play
True.
in them foreign country. They don't
Exactly.
play that because they want to make sure your child there because anything could happen on the way going to school or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's how they will know something happened to check the parents' house to see what happened, and it depends on the answer they get or they didn't get no answer. They will
Hmm.
send a social worker or whatever to check on that
You
child.
are right.
So.
Yes.
Exactly.
So for that children to be there for so long, that means they connecting to her. She could be like, yeah, they be
She
moved,
probably told them
whatever.
that they moved. They probably
Yeah,
moved to another state or something like that, you know? What
yes,
they gonna do? They're gonna believe what she said.
yeah. And sometimes even as careful as this country could be, like so much I think that's happening with kids out here before they even really check up on the kids to what they have that they really need to. Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on with children out here, and it's like like for instance, if I call like there was a neighbor who was ill treating her kids. The oldest one was 5 at the time, and people were calling the cops will ask. They were when they call 911, they be like, so do you know if she feed them? Do you know this? Do you know? And ask a bunch of questions and be getting. I'm like, listen, I am calling for help for the children, and you asking me how am I to know what's going on in our house, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
So they take away the one time the guy downstairs called the cops, and when they came,
Mm.
they was in front of everybody. They was like, who called the cops? And one of them pointed to the guy. The girl
Ah,
was cussing out the guy. She
Wow.
pulled knife behind him. How much time she
yes.
had to call the thing? Yeah, so then after now, they take away the kids. The kids were by the
Oh,
grandparents, whatever. She get back the kids now, and
mm.
same thing she do every day here cussing. So now I gotta keep my head straight because like
That's it.
you did, you know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
they could have made the guy get killed because and the girl is saying she bipolar. Every time she says she bipolar. But they still take back the child and bring there in the same situation.
Mm.
Hey,
And whenever they call anybody else here and they call, she's a customer and say, oh, my nosy neighbor, my nosy neighbor.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, you see and you look off. Just
That's
keep
what I,
looking in the
yeah,
other direction.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Love it
when the last time
like
when the guy called, she was going like really crazy in the house, right? And she was upset with the guy. And I told her, I said, the way you was behaving there, anybody could have think somebody was doing abusing you, doing something to you and your children in there. That's why they called for help. They didn't know that,
mm,
what was going on. When the cops came, they were knocking the door. She didn't want to open the door.
mm,
They said, we're going to break the door down. She opened the door halfway and they shoved themselves inside. She started fighting with them.
wow.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
You
Jesus.
understand?
Mm-mm.
So sometimes, it's like you see a lot of things,
Yeah.
but sometimes people don't want to say anything because but again, like when you see a child going through something and they can't help themselves, you really want to
Right.
reach out to what
Right.
they want help. So
But when you do
somebody,
it and then
yeah, that's
they
what
take
I'm
them
saying.
away and then give them back, ain't nothing else you can do.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
it's like, and I don't think, to me, I don't think that's the first time.
Wow.
But she's saying she bipolar, so that means she could flip anytime.
Jesus.
That means she's not capable
Mm-mm.
of taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
Because any little thing she be, I'm telling you, she be going crazy.
Lord
She
have
be causing
mercy.
bad word, big old bad word to the kids, like really abusive. And it's
Mm.
like, you call, one day I called and they came and she's like, oh, everything is okay. She opened, she did not. She's like, oh, my nosy neighbor. Because they came and they started listening to you, if anything, after she been going on with all her stuff. And
Hmm.
they just turn and they go back. As soon as they leave again, 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
she back at it.
Well, stuff like that,
So,
you just leave well alone, darling.
yes, yep,
Like
yep.
people just say, just keep on going on down, darling, and leave that
Yeah,
one alone.
yep.
Yeah.
So it's crazy,
Yeah.
but for some people really discipline their kids to like do not open the door for anybody. I don't care who
True.
it is. Do not open the door for anybody. So this children, so this children
That's
them
it.
have that. That's why they're not even going outside. Nobody. They're not gonna go throw the garbage. They're not gonna do nothing because you already tell them. And hoping that she might tell them too, like, oh, I'll be back soon. But so long
Only
the time been
God,
passing.
yeah, only God knows what she
Yeah,
told him. You
so
know what I mean?
time passing away so much time, and they're just thinking that now everything in their head now, thinking that she's gonna come back
But
just now,
guys,
telling all the brothers and
think
sisters.
about it. Who was paying the electric bill? The
That's
children,
where I want to go. Who
Mm.
was paying the house rent? That
because
means that means she lives in a very rundown area.
listen, because the report said that the children said they were passing the time by watching TV and playing games.
Uh-huh.
So the electricity was on, the internet
Mhm.
was
Yes.
on, because in order to play a game, you need the internet running.
So
Mm-hmm.
this is why I say that. This is why I say that she was protecting them from being taken
She
into
was
care.
paying them stuff still.
Yes, she
Wow.
doesn't want them to be taken in by anybody because she knows what they will go through. She knows the suffering. She knows they will be divided. She knows also that if I allow this man to come and sit with them,
But,
they are growing. They are
but why
12.
not
They are
do the
forbidden.
right thing then?
Yes,
I don't get, do the right thing by your children then. Okay.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I just think that the system is what failed the children.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The system failed the children.
Yeah.
The mother was confused. She's young. She still doesn't know what she's doing. Because can you imagine how long ago did she leave the children? She was 28.
Years.
She was
Years.
28 when she left those
Yeah,
children.
exactly.
Do you know a 28-year-old woman?
Wow.
Oh my God. I
Hmm.
have a 28-year-old.
Jesus.
I don't even
Lord have
think
mercy.
she can
Three
be able to.
children.
Yes, three children
Mm-hmm.
at that 20. She must live in a very rundown area. And people, don't forget,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't know, she does have mental issues because Corona came.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm calling that word.
Yeah.
You know, and she left them after that one. Hey, yeah. It was a very difficult time, but she left them there. She was giving them the
Mm-hmm.
electricity was running.
Right.
There was hopefully there was hot water, warm water in the house for them to bathe themselves.
But
And
I don't even think they were bathing. No. The toilet stopped up, meaning it clogged up. They don't know which year the toilet clogged up. So that's why there was feces all over the place as well, Cece. The
Mm.
toilet was clogged.
mm,
Can you imagine?
Hmm.
She doesn't even know
That's a tough
that.
one.
yeah,
Anyhow,
because
guys,
she
I'm
stopped.
gonna leave. I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
listen to
Sharon.
you guys. Yeah.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much.
Bye bye, Sissy. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
I shall because I think because she stopped going into the house.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. And just to think about it, the electricity company will not cut off the electric in some areas just because you are not
True.
paying. I think yes. So it could have also been that she's not the one who organized the electricity.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
I have to correct that part too. It
Yeah.
could be yeah, because for them to come and cut it off, it takes a while.
Yeah, you're right. Some
Takes
people got bills
a
that
while.
pile up to thousands and thousands of dollars and they
Mm-hmm.
still don't cover. You are right.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
the
that's true.
electricity may be running. And
Yeah.
by the way, she wouldn't have cared if that would have been
True.
cut off.
You're right, because she wouldn't even, how would she have known anyways? She only dropping the food on the porch and whatever else on the porch. She wouldn't even have known.
That means she
Wow.
lives in a very rundown, isolated area.
Hmm. Where
Mhm.
apparently where people mind their business, because I don't know how neighbors then kind of pick up what was going on, that this person only dropping stuff, they ain't going in this house, but still yet they seeing the lights on. I mean, I don't get it.
Were the children not coming out to play?
No, the boy said he came out twice to feel the grass, outside to feel the grass. He still want to make sure that grass exists, and he came to check the mailbox one time.
Who is, which one is the older? Is a boy or the girl?
Mm, I don't know. Let me see if the screenshot I have, if it tells me. Jesus, Jesus. Well, it said the girls did not go outside for years. The
Oh, so
girls
they
have
are
not.
girls.
So there were two girls and one boy. So the girls have not been outside for several years, but a boy.
So that's the boy.
So
That's the older one.
maybe he is the older one then. I
So,
don't think.
so she must have told them not to go outside.
Yeah, I believe so too.
She must have told them not to go outside.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's a lot of situation that went on there. Because does this not remind you of the man that kept his children under that in that cellar? Remember, there was another man who kept his children there, and he made the, his own daughters have babies for him. Does
Yeah.
anybody
Yes,
remember that story?
exactly. I remember that one.
Yeah,
Mm,
when eventually one of the daughters escaped.
yeah,
Yeah, so it could be that kind of circumstance.
right.
Oh, it's very distressing anyway. I better stop thinking about it. It is
Mhm.
distressing. Let me stop.
It's, you know what? It's very sad that stuff like this is happening, but like you said, Cece, yes, she has a mental illnesses, but the question is, should she get a pass because of that? You know what I mean? Apparently, when the dad came out of prison and he went and filed whatever to get visitation, and there was a ruling in 2022, and she still refused to let him see them. She knew what she was doing at that point. You get what I'm saying? She knew what
Yes,
she was
but
doing.
sweet pea, it's
Thank you
relative
for the
to her
stars.
age.
Mm-hmm.
Relative to her
Carol,
age, she
Carol.
sounds like a victim. She
Yeah,
sounds like a victim, and she has also been taken advantage of.
mm-hmm.
And that's why she landed with three kids
Yeah,
at the age 32, who are all above the age of 10. All kids are above the age of 10.
right,
She has
right.
been taken advantage of. And
Yeah.
and I hear a lot of these people from certain, are they our type of color?
This one, I don't think so. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Because I think
Mm.
I saw one of the back of one of the girls' head where her hair was very matted, and it didn't look so
Yeah,
color wise. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
That's it.
And
Anyway,
that's why they didn't reveal the mother's name as well, because obviously they're protecting the child,
that's,
the children. That's why they didn't reveal her name. Yeah.
so they revealed her name or
No,
not?
they said they're not going to disclose her name. No, because they're thinking about those kids. Those kids still got to go to school, so they're not going to disclose her name because then when they go to school, they're going to get a lot of pressure from other students. Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah, it's
Hey,
terrible. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy.
the
Jesus.
thing that goes on in this world, you thank God that you turned out the way you
I'm
turn out. Because
telling you. Mm,
stories that
Jesus.
go on. Because when I look at it, our kind of color will not do that. I wouldn't say 100%, but very,
You're right.
very little chance of us doing
Exactly.
that.
But see,
Yes.
see, I just thought of this as well. What was really going on at this house? This lady had no furniture, no nothing. Her son slept on a bed. The girl slept on pizza boxes. Where was the furniture in the house? Like they had no mattresses. This is great.
It's a troubled it was a troubled environment. That's what I
Oh my.
said. It was a troubled environment. It must have been a very run down area.
Mm,
Yeah. It must have been a very rundown area.
yeah.
Things like this do not happen in normal areas where people live and no.
Hmm.
And especially in your place where you have this big place where people live a little bit far away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things can happen. In London here, definitely it will never happen. But out of London,
Right.
absolutely it will happen.
Oh
Hmm.
wow.
Yes, it
Mm,
will. It can and it will.
yeah.
Yes, things like that can happen because
Wow.
you can hear of people who belong to a particular group of culture where the children get married very early,
Mm,
14, 15.
yeah.
They have to get married, right?
Wow.
here
Mm,
you hear of those kind of cultures. There are Oyimbos as well,
mhm.
but they get married very, very early. At young age,
Wow.
they get married. Yeah, so that kind of culture, if you have a child who is age 15 and you are 30, it's
Right.
not strange. But for to be honest with you, this this color, even though
Mm,
you guys are very, very far away from us, it hardly happens.
yeah.
It hardly
Right.
happens. But anyway,
Hey,
let me leave to
thank
get
you
on with your
so much.
program.
True,
Yes, Pauline Johnson said
Colleen.
the neighbors must have mind their business because nobody reported anything. And they,
Right.
yeah, don't forget, they would just say, I don't know. It must have been in a kind of rundown area where they have very little communal exchange with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they weren't there, but I don't get it because nobody was paying attention. Like, because for me, if I was living close by and I see this person, mother who supposed to be these children mother, dropping off stuff every week but leaving, coming every week, I would have thought that something weird was going on. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is why here in the UK and most European cities or areas, they
Hmm.
have what they call community policing. I don't know if you have that in the state.
Well,
Community policing. Community
community.
policing.
Oh, okay. Yes, they some communities do have that where they have
Yeah.
their own little drive around cars. They drive around the areas.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have that. And then in that community police, there's
Mhm.
also one person who is called I've forgotten what they call him. Um, he's responsible for knowing those kind of people. They're not they're like retired
Mhm.
policemen or matured people. Yes, they can
Right.
choose one, and they can choose from them. And that person,
Yeah.
sweet peach, knows every child that is born and live in his vicinity.
Oh wow. Mm,
The
that's
first time I saw that was in the Netherlands. Yes,
mhm.
they
Yeah.
can
It's
know.
Saved by Grace Neighborhood Watch. Yes, there's some
Mm,
in some
no,
areas.
no, 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 no. That's not the neighborhood watch at all.
You're
It's
talking
part
about the
of the neighbor.
community patrol ones,
No, those are not the neighborhood watch. The neighborhood watch are just the people in the neighborhood who are watching out for each
but
other. Don't
some
forget that.
neighborhoods have like a person who dressed in like a. It's not like a cop uniform, but some other type of uniform, like, and some of them even drive around the neighborhood, like they drive
Mhm.
around to see if there's any crime or anything going on.
Okay, so like a warden.
Yeah, I don't remember what they call them, but
Yeah,
they have like a
yeah,
security type vehicle.
yeah.
Community officer, exactly, Velva. Something like a community officer. Exactly.
Okay, okay. But
Thank you for the stars, Elise. Yeah.
thank you, Elise.
But you
How
know
have you been,
what?
Elise?
We have to thank the landlord. The landlord is the one who alerted the officers, alerted people to come and do a welfare check because obviously he hasn't gotten any payments from the mother since October or something like that. So thank the landlord for calling those people to come and do a welfare check. You
Eh,
know?
I still don't thank the landlord. The
No?
landlord is the one that caused the problem. No, the landlord prolonged the suffering of the kids.
But as she was paying the landlord, as long as she was paying the rent, he probably didn't, the landlord probably wasn't bothered. It's only when the money stopped
Exactly.
coming.
Exactly. So you see, the landlord went about his own business. It's
Hmm.
because his money was not coming. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's why he
Landlord,
alerted.
landlord should have seen that the toilet is clogged. Why didn't landlord come and check this house? You own a house for 5 years. You didn't enter this house to check.
That's how they
So
are.
landlord went
That's how they
about.
are in America,
Landlord,
Cece. They don't come unless something is wrong. Some of them.
mm,
Hmm.
okay. Landlord didn't come and check on his house, and he only checked when his money was not coming.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And maybe the
landlord came.
landlord was not even living in close by in that area, because some people, they have these rental properties, but they live somewhere else, in another area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're not going to thank the landlord. The landlord just came because he came about
Thank
to.
the landlord, CC, because if the landlord did not alert them, the children will still be living in them conditions in that house.
Blame the blame the landlord because he did not come and take action fast enough. I still don't agree. The landlord knew long time that this was going on. The landlord
Mm,
knew. He must have knocked on that door several times to ask, why are you not paying on time? He
yeah.
must have knocked several times. Just
Mm-mm-mm.
like we said, the electricity company too.
Yeah.
hmm It's just like here, we hear people who live alone, they pass in their own house. They
Mm-hmm.
can they can just sleep off, and
Right.
nobody will know for months or a whole year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
and then just one day neighbors will report about a
Mm,
stench, and then they can come
true.
maybe a whole year ago.
That
That person has
must not
passed.
that must not have been a joint property. You know how there's properties that they're joined together.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would be smelling stuff. But
Mhm.
because if there were feces in the bathtub, the bath toilet, the
That's
all
what
over
I
the
said.
place,
Yes.
and they said
Eh,
some rooms even had like 4 feet of trash in some areas, in some rooms.
That's what I
4 feet of trash.
said. That
Yeah.
must have been some rundown area. And look, they're talking about 4 feet of trash in one of the rooms. Where did the trash come from? The children
From
were
the children,
going out and buying. The
the
children were going out
stuff she
and
was
buying
bringing.
stuff.
No, she was bringing stuff and leaving it out there. That's what I'm saying. She was taking stuff to the children to eat and leaving it
Okay, she was
outside.
bringing.
Yeah, she was leaving
Okay,
it on
okay, yeah,
the porch.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, right.
And I'm sure
That's
that
true.
when somebody showed up, meaning when the landlord alerted somebody to come and do a welfare check, I'm sure that when they showed up, they probably had to bust that door down, because they said that two of the girls were in the bathroom with a lock, had the door locked in the bathroom, like they were scared. And they didn't say if the boy opened the door or not, but I'm sure that maybe they had to bust the door down to get in that house. Mm-hmm.
Mm. And children who will not have seen daylight or who haven't come outside for a long time, the amount of vitamin deficiency will be making them go cuckoo as well, right? Yeah. When you don't have some certain amount of vitamin, especially vitamin D, sunlight, you start to go cuckoo. How sad. It's so sad. Mm. He said, a social worker who has the power to alter all departments in government for upper social standard. Okay. Mm. And they didn't come to rescue those kids. Sweet Peach, are you there?
Sorry about that, Cece. I had to take a call. All right. Well, you know what? Let's wait and see more developments on this story. And yeah, but at least thank God that those children are safe and that they were placed with relatives and they'll recover from this. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're going to get them some help, because there were contributions and stuff like that was picked up based on what I read. So yeah.
They're lucky.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a very sad
Yeah.
situation.
But thank
But
God that they found them. Thank God they got them out of there.
yes,
You know?
thank God they got them out of there, and
Yeah.
I hope that the mother would be treated a bit humanely. Liz is asking what's the topic.
Yeah, you have to go back and do a replay, darling. We're about to end this live, so
Yes.
you have to do a replay. Sorry. I know that I'm coming way early and some people are still sleeping, but do
Yes,
a
people are
replay.
still sleeping.
Yeah.
It's 1:43, and where is Mama Masa? Mama Sa! Where are you?
Pauline Johnson, thank you so much for 3 coffees. Appreciate you, darling. See, so 8:43. I gotta be getting out of this live video here so I can get to work.
All right then.
Yes, so
Thank you very much.
thank
I have to
you.
leave you,
Thank you
and
so
hope
much.
you all have a lovely day. If
You too. Thank you. But
yes.
your day is soon gonna be over, so enjoy the rest of it.
Oh no, it's just 1 o'clock.
Oh,
It's
one.
quarter to it's
Okay.
quarter to two. We just
Oh,
started work.
okay.
We just
Okay.
finished the whole thing. We're
Yeah,
going to the next one.
yeah.
Yes, Pauline, I miss Mamasa too. And she leaves me here alone talking and talking and talking only to sweet pitch. I don't know where she has. Probably she changed shift, whatever
At
it is.
work. Yeah.
Whatever it is, we just miss her.
Hello, not the landlord.
We just miss her. That's all. Mhm.
Well, Elise, what you say, please, my people, make sure you, for your real property, I am seeing too many greed. Please, what do you mean, darling? Elaborate a little bit more, because some people won't understand that. Elise, thank you so much for this, Davis, for 200 stars. I appreciate you. Thank you, Vanny. Yes, I finally stopped being lazy and I started to braid my hair, but it's not finished yet. So that's why I had to tie it up because it's still in progress. Yeah, so
Yeah, me too. Let me call. Maybe I'll go and wash my hair too.
uh,
Because I haven't washed my hair yet since the
yeah,
birthday.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm also reading when Liz is saying I detest greed. So I
I
want to know.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
I didn't see the other
that's
comments.
why I say elaborate a little bit more because I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah.
Whoa. Visiting places said that it's 5 a.m. in California. Jesus
Gee,
Christ.
you're early, you're up early. Some people are early risers, right? I got up since about 4:10 because I went to bed, I was working on my hair. I went to bed probably about 9:30. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I
So
wake up at 7:38.
yeah.
So and I get off bed at 8:30. Off bed.
Okay.
I'll
Right.
lie down, be rolling and be looking
30,
around.
that sounds so good. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful, Cece. Don't rub it in 8:30. Okay.
Yes, I get off bed at
I do that
8:30.
on
Yes,
Sunday mornings. I'm up, my eyes are open, but I'm still just laying down. So yes.
yeah,
I
it's
had
good.
I have had a fix of clients whose families are greedy. CC could elaborate. Okay, we elaborate on that on the next video. We'll elaborate.
I've had
Pauline
an influx of
Johnson said
clients
I
who
woke
come.
up at 12:30 for work at
Oh,
3 a.m. Ouch! Damn! 3 a.m. to start to work.
yes,
It's your heart, darling. That's real
yes,
early.
yes. Probably she works at a train station
Oh
or
Lord.
the
Our hospital. 3 a.m.
hospital.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Hospital?
shift.
No, hospital. No,
A 3
I
a.m.
don't think so.
shift.
That's
Oh, I don't know.
too early.
Yeah. Too early for hospital shift at
Yeah,
3 a.m.
yes.
Hmm. I don't know.
Ah, you see, she works at the airport.
Airport.
Yes, those kind of
Okay.
places. Yeah, it must
Well,
be some
that makes
transportation.
sense.
Yeah, some
Because when I used to work at the
transportation
airport,
kind of
some
thing.
people had a
Hmm.
AM shift as well. Oh God, I couldn't take the
Yeah.
too early, boy. CC,
Well,
let me go. It's 8:47. I gotta start the
bye,
right. Yeah.
she's got to go. We see you guys later. Thank you, thank
Thank
you, thank
you so
you. And
much.
happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday,
Yes,
Selma,
indeed.
Tessa, Stacy. Who
Priscilla,
else birthday is there? There's
anybody
one more.
coming up with a birthday this
Priscilla.
month?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't like to do that. I don't like to bundle people's birthdays. Some people like to do that. They will say, happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is this month.
Amen.
How lazy
Amen.
can you be? You bundle everybody's birthday together and say, oh, it's your birthday this month. I'm giving it to you now on the first of the month. That's not fair.
Happy birthday to ya.
Yeah. Happy
Yes.
birthday
Birthday
to
to you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Thank you,
Bye. I've
Stacey.
got to go. I know
Bye.
it's full. Bye. Bye bye.
Bye. All right, my people, thank you all for joining me in this early live video. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to everybody send the stars. Thank you, Pauline Johnson, for the 3 coffees. I appreciate you always. Mercy K, if you listen to this video as well, thank you so much for the coffees you sent on Monday. I did not see it until after the live video later in the day. And guys, share the video, like the video, whatever you want to do. If you came late, rewatch it and you will hear what the story was about. That's what we do. We bring different stories, different topics. If you got one, send it to my inbox. We'll talk about it, because sometimes you might want to hear other people's opinion on it and their reaction. So send it our way, no matter what it is. Thank you all. Have a great day.